Hello, today I would like to talk to you about the potlatch ceremonies. In some cultures, the most effective way of proving one's wealth and status as a leader is to destroy things that represent wealth, like food, goods, art, property, or other tangible items that represent wealth. A potlatch is a giving ceremony among the indigenous people of the northwest coast of North America, and the ceremony has religious undertones, but primarily is used to affirm the wealth and status of the chief of the group. Potlatches are held to celebrate many different events, some of these being births, deaths, deals, alliances, maybe a good season of growth for the community, of the produce that they grow for sustenance and sustainability. Potlatch can consist of the chief giving away these goods, giving away his wealth as a form of redistribution to the community. So it is a way to get those goods to other people once they've been collected and distribute them to the rest of the people of the group. It can also mean the destruction of property as a sign of strength and power to his foes, other leaders around the group. Which is why potlatch was actually banned in Canada and North America for probably 50 years, because it was seen as anti-Christian and wasteful, and the people on the outside didn't actually understand because their culture is very different. However, this was reinstated, and they are allowed to celebrate it more so now than they were early 1900s. It's also a historically significant event and very important to the culture of the indigenous people. So it's very important that they have the right to celebrate this way. Potlatch is primarily a religious ceremony. Involves dancing, art, singing, feasting. Many of the dances performed at these celebrations are earned by the people who perform them, and only the people who earn them have the right to perform. Going into the forest for a year and living off of the land is a way to earn the right of a dance, and it's a way to the dance itself is very natural and wild, and kind of like, they wear like bearskin, and they just really call on the wildness that they learned and earned in the nature. The food eaten at these ceremonies is often provided by the chief and is from the herd of animals. That is also a sign of a source of wealth for this person, the chief, as well as crops that are grown by the entire group for sustenance and sustainability, usually like a starchy tuber like a potato or a yam. They grow a lot of them, they eat a lot of them. In these communities, land is owned by all, so there's no personal ownership, and that is why all of these resources are pulled together, giving the chief the ability to distribute as they see fit. As an act of power and dominance, the chief can distribute blankets, handmade goods, pots, and even more modernly currency, so actual money, from the Canadian government or, nearby places, depending on where it's taking place. And if these items are accepted by the people of the group, it is a way of affirming the power dynamic of the chief and solidifying their position in that community. On the contrary, another way that the chief can assert their power is to destroy these same objects, kill livestock, destroy priceless art that's been in the community for generations. If anyone opposes their destruction, they would have to destroy an equal amount plus interest or plus additional goods in order to assert their dominance and oppose the position that they are trying to affirm. They would have to, destroy significantly more. Potlatch at its core is a way to redistribute goods in a community that depends on reciprocity. Many of these people in the group pool their resources together and allow their leader to distribute them as they see fit, which is why this is such an important position. Potlatches are a culturally significant celebration for all involved, but the main idea is for the leader to affirm their power and in the eyes of the people of the group, as well as surrounding leaders who have their own groups that follow them.